What's up, guys? It's Austin from Yu-Gi-Oh! Theory. Today I'm coming to you guys with a deck profile. This is for my Darkest Diabolos deck. Mine's a little different than other people's, so I thought I'd show you guys my deck profile. It's pretty good. I like it a lot. It's a little inconsistent because you don't draw too many monsters just because the monster count's really low. I think there's only like 16 or 17 monsters. But anyway, I like playing it regardless, and the traps for this deck are really strong. So let's just get right into the deck profile. So first off, you play 3 of the boss monster. He's really good. 3,000 attack. He has really good effects. Anytime you tribute a dark monster, you get special summon from your hand or your graveyard. And you can tribute a dark monster and then randomly pick a card in your opponent's hand and put it on the bottom or the top of their deck. But they choose, by the way, where it goes. So, but he's really good. I mean, he's like the biggest attack monster. Next, you play 3 with Lilith. It has a quick effect to where you tribute a dark monster, and you pick 3 normal trap cards, and your opponent randomly picks one for you to set to your field. Ash Blossom can't stop this card because you're not adding it to your hand; you're just setting it on your field, and it's just a really good card for setting up virus plays, or even searching Mind Crush, or Evenly Matched, or Dimensional Barrier. You can search a bunch of stuff with it. Next, you play 3 Arama, the Wicked Warden. He's really good just because you can discard him and search the field spell, and you can also tribute normal summon him and tribute himself, and then draw a card. And there's like a card choice that I'll show you guys in a little bit that like makes his effect way better, because if you tribute a different dark monster besides himself, you get to search the boss monster, and he's really good. Next, I run 2 Fiendish Rhino Warrior. I'm thinking about cutting this down just because it's not that good to draw. It's better to dump off like Foolish Burial or something. But sometimes it comes up to where it's good to draw, but I'm thinking about bumping it down maybe like to 1 or something. But it is still a good card. Next, I run 1 Duke. Well, the field spell makes it where you can tribute your opponent's monsters too, and it makes them dark, so you can tribute your opponent's monsters to special summon this, so it's like a kaiju. And it's just really good. And it gains attack equal. Next, for that wasn't one of, but Torgod. Torgod's really good. You can do normal summon it, then special summon Fiendish Rhino Warrior. It's actually one of the better plays. It's better than summoning Lilith or Skarm, because Fiendish Rhino Warrior has a graveyard effect where it just sends another one. It's a lot easier than Lilith or Skarm, and sometimes Skarm is better than Fiendish Rhino Warrior. But Fiendish Rhino Warrior comes in handy with the Torgod and Foolish Burial, which of course are one-ofs, but still, it does come in handy. Next, you play 1 Skarm. Skarm is really good just for searching the Lilith, and you can search a few other things too. Like you can search Torgod. So that's it with monsters. Now on to spells. See, there's not very many monsters, and that's kind of why I'm running the Rhinos at what I am now, just because there's not very many monsters. I was thinking about maybe mixing it with some Burning Abyss cards, but I don't know how exactly that's going to go. Next, you run 3 Layer of Darkness, the field spell. It makes it to where every monster on the field is dark, and you can tribute 1 dark monster your opponent controls once per turn for like one of your card effects, as if you controlled it. And you can only contribute 1, so you have to pick wisely. Next, you run 3 Allure of Darkness. The entire deck is dark except for the Fiendish Rhino Warriors. That's why I was thinking about taking them out too, because it hurts sometimes with consistency with Allure of Darkness. By the way, Layer of Darkness and then Lure of Darkness. It sounds kind of familiar, or like the same. Next, you run 2 Terraforming. Since you can search it with the other guy, you don't really need that many Terraforming in the deck, even though how important the field spell is. Next, this is just a choice of mine. I play 2 Fiend Sanctuary because you special summon a dark token. And what's really good with him is if you draw this and then the level 4 monster, you activate this, normal summon it, tribute the other monster, and then you can search the big dude. And he's just really comes in handy a lot if you want to like keep monsters on your board. And you can always use it for links and stuff. And it replaces itself during the end phase if you have the field spell. So it's not like it hurts you any to run it. Next are in 2 Dragon Shrine. I actually only have 1 Dragon Shrine. But 2 is probably like one of the better things in this because you can draw it and then dump Diabolos and tribute some stuff and then special summon them out. It's what makes it really consistent. Next, I run 2 Pot of Desires because you play a lot of things at 3. Even though you are playing one-ofs, the one-ofs aren't really that important. So I think running Pot of Desires is worth the risk. Next, I run an Upstart. Upstart's just a really good card, running 39 cards pretty much. Next is Reasoning. Reasoning is really good just because like almost all the monsters are different levels. Because well, 3 is a recurring number, but a lot of people probably call 4 just because they might not know what I'm playing. And if they do know what I'm playing, they'll call 3. And if they do, it goes to the graveyard. It's okay. And a lot of my 3s, they're actually good in the graveyard. But Reasoning just overall has been really good for me. I got to special summon a Darkest Diabolos like twice off of it. So it was just really nice. Next one, Monster Reborn, because you are sending a lot of things to the graveyard, so it'd be nice to revive them. 1 Foolish Burial, 1 Raigeki. That's it with spells. Now on to traps. You play the 3 Mind Crush because you using the virus cards, you can look at your opponent's hand before you activate Mind Crush, so you know what to call. Then you play the virus cards. I play 2 Full and 1 Epidemic. If this wasn't at 1, I'd play 3 of this and then 2 of this, and then the traps would look a lot different. But it is a really good card, and I probably wouldn't play as many spells. Next, I play just 1 Solemn Warning, and that's to wrap up the traps. Now to the extra deck. Wait 1 second. Okay. Now the extra deck, I play 1 Dante. It comes in handy. The mills are usually okay, and then he's pretty easy to make also, but I don't really go into him that much. I mostly go into Breaksword actually because he pops stuff. Speaking of Breaksword, he's really good for just popping stuff, like I said. Next, Stone King Darius. You can use him to make 2 fiends. He can destroy anything he attacks pretty much. 1 Wind Up Zen Mains. It's an okay rank 3. Most of this extra deck doesn't really matter because you don't use it that much. It's just to have, kind of. And I thought since you might have a lot of tokens, I'll play like a Link Spider and a Majesty King Archfiend and a Underclock Taker and a Proxy Dragon and Decode. And I had an Xcode, and I thought, well, I probably could make it, so I just threw it in here just for just whatever. And I threw the Warlord in. You could make it. You never know. It is dark, so if you ever need to, and a lot of the Cybers monsters are actually dark because Underclock Taker's dark, Decode's dark, and then Borload's dark. So, that could always help out some. But anyway, guys, if you enjoyed the deck profile, please like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.